Okay, yesterday morning we did one of our favorite things here at KSHP 41, and that's to start a fight. We talked about adopting dogs and cats, and we had a story about how there were apparently a shift in more people moving towards the feline side of that equation.
Sure.
And adopting cats, but specifically for like cost reasons and it being more effective to do so right now.
Food is cheaper, smaller. Okay, so now we're shifting our focus to wild cat colonies. Have you seen one in your neighborhood maybe? KSHP 41 reporter Grant Stevens tells us why you shouldn't just let the cats run wild. A lot of people wonder what the best thing is. If you feed them and they always come back, you know, what's the whole thing?
It's complicated because you want to help them, but you don't want to just get rid of them. That's where this comes in, TNR programs. As if you didn't get your fix enough yesterday from cat stories, I do promise that this is my last cat story this week. But while I was digging through yesterday's cost of pet ownership stories, I found a lot of information about those TNR, trap-neuter-release programs, and how their biggest barrier to their success is us.
There's always someone saying, I need help, there's all these cats.
This is only the latest batch of cats volunteer trapper Rachel has caught.
Just the last year, the program that I lead with Heart of America, we have fixed, gosh, over 1,000 community cats, and we're still just drowning.
She and CEO of Casey Pet Project, Kate McGee, say there are cat colonies all over the metro. Cats tend to live where we live, but just taking them away doesn't work.
When you've got a population that's sustaining in an area, there's enough resources for them to live. If you take some of them away, all of a sudden you've got more resources for fewer cats. And guess what happens when you've got more resources for fewer cats? They procreate more quickly. And so you actually sort of have a negative effect on the population.
So ahead of the next kitten season in the spring, McGee says they're working on identifying hotspots and ramping up TNR surgery. They'll need more people like Rachel.
It's volunteers like me that are doing the heavy lifting. The overpopulation of community cats is a community problem. It is a people problem.
We were just talking about the tripod cat. I hope you all noticed that little tripod cat with the one arm.
Yeah.
I loved him. He was so cute. But I mean, he's cute, and Casey Pet Project says that they're looking into expanding their services for this. So even just in the conversation we had, they said 10 years ago TNR wasn't nearly as popular, but now that is the preferred method for a lot of shelters. And so if you know a cat, or maybe there's a colony near you, you probably have a shelter near you that can help. There's resources. They'll rent out traps if you want to trap the cats yourself. And there's all sorts of ways to pay for it too, like ways to get money for that. So if you need to help, you easily can. It is not a burden to do that.
You probably should not have promised that this is your last cat story of the week.
Yeah,
you may
maybe
get an
I'll
email
find one.
or
If you want me to do another one, I will do another cat story. Just send it to me.
Grant, thank you. Jeff?